That's kind of solid ice right there. The sun's not over the hill yet. The sun is out, but it's, you know, it's up, but not over the hill. So it's still a little chilly down in the shade, obviously below freezing. So hopefully this will melt later today.
Shamrock Creek.
Just picked up the windows and doors, or some of them, for the cabin build. So threw them in the back of the truck here. We're gonna haul them up tomorrow when we go up to meet our framer friend, who is gonna help us look at how to build the lumber pack so we can get all the wood ready and get that shipped up there later this month, probably in a couple weeks, and get started framing. So anyways, this is the windows and doors. We found a bunch of stuff in the back on an end cap, and some packages were open, but everything was in perfect shape. So we went and got the lady, and she marked it all down for us. So we got some smoking deals on these. So these will be good. We still need another window and another door, so we're gonna go to the next store and see if we can find that. Getting ready for the lumber pack to show up. Super exciting day. The lumber pack to build the first cabin that we're starting. This should be the first video in that series. We're gonna get the lumber up here today and unloaded. We've got a tractor up here that our buddy Kris, who's gonna help us do the framing. He's gonna frame the floor and everything and get started on the base of the building, and we can get it all dried in, and then Michelle and I will take over and put on the roof and the decking and do all the interior work and solar. So tons of super great projects coming. But in the meantime, we'll be shooting some stuff of the lumber coming in, the first parts of the construction. Really exciting time. So today the weather's great. It's a little cold, but the sun's out and there's no rain, so it's supposed to hold for another day or two, and we'll see how that goes. Here they come.
Oh yeah, that's those on the back there.
Cool. That's that. So he did send a whole bunch of.
So you didn't make it down to the.
So these 6x8 by 16s, these big boys, those are the beams that go underneath the floor, support the whole building. The 4x8 pressure treats are the ones that support the trusses coming up over the deck. And then there's some 6x6 posts that come up out of the ground to support the trusses on the deck side. So I'll show all of that to you in the diagram. Pretty cool seeing it here though. as we've shown in previous videos, kind of where the cabin will sit is this landing that we had leveled. There's some video earlier showing them building this up. They had to build up quite a bit of rock because the lower landing, or the lower part of the landing here, you can see the large rock. That was what they originally built. And then to get this completely leveled, Johnson's had to come in and bring all this extra rock in, this finish rock, which is the kind of, they take old road tar or road pavement and they bust it up, which makes a really nice solid surface. So they leveled all this out. And then you can see a couple weeks ago we marked out approximately where things are squared out just to make sure it fit correctly. But Kris will go through and redo all that, I'm sure, to get it exactly right. But we're trying to true it up square with the fire pit cover rather than with the landing, because the fire pit cover would look weird if it's at this off angle to the building. So we'll square it up with that, and then it'll face generally this way. The landing kind of goes at an angle. So where Kris's truck is here, we'll move that. They'll drop the lumber off, we'll forklift it off, and then this is basically where we'll start building. So super excited. The first plan is to get the posts down for everything and the pier pads, get the beams in, and get the floor done completely. I think that's the first step we'll get done, and then walls, and then we have the joists ordered. So maybe on this video, if I can, I'll share what those architectural diagrams look like. We had those engineered. There's a local company where we live that does all that stuff, so they did a really great job and sent us all the engineering diagrams. So I'll share those, and you can see how the cabin is going to have the roof line actually extend over its decks. So that'll look really cool. Plus we'll have a solid roof line and not two roofs, so we can get covered decks out of the deal. So those trusses will come up after the walls are up. They'll bring those up with a small crane that's mounted to the truck, and then they'll put them up there. And what I'm going to try to do is use the drone and get some cool aerial footage as we put those trusses up. So that'll be coming in a few weeks, I hope. We'll see. So another thing we're going to do here is we're going to plant a couple myrtle trees. So down in southern Oregon, there's a myrtle tree that grows there everywhere. They're awesome, really great trees. And if you keep them trimmed correctly, they'll actually become really large bush kind of vegetation. So you can do a lot with them. But Michelle's dad, who lives down there, pulled us a couple saplings. So they're hard to find saplings. It's not one of those things you can just cut a branch and it'll grow from. You have to kind of actually find a sapling that's seeded on its own. So he found a couple and he pulled them for us. So we're going to plant them up here somewhere and see if they grow. We'll put one here and one over at the beach property. See how they do, because they're really great trees. So we're going to try to get that done today. We're going to move all the game cameras around to some new locations, see what footage we got on them already, and then we'll be good to go. So exciting day, good weather, yay. Michelle gets the first ride in Fluffy.
I know. I don't know how to do a 5-point harnessy thing.
I've never done one either. There you go.
That must go there.
And then push it probably to your left. Oh, I see. We may need his expertise. We've never done 5-point harnesses because we don't have cool things like Fluffy.
We don't. Oh, I think that snaps in. Maybe. Yes. I think that goes like that.
Ah.
Right.
That way she won't fly out with Kris's crazy driving.
Do I look like I'm harnessed into a 5-point harness?
You do. Should I try to pull you out?
No. Found out I'm a screamer, so you get a shot of that.
Okay, so I'll move the truck. I'll just move it when I get back. That's it. Does she scare easy?
Probably.
No. We're going to find out if she's a screamer. Right there. Idaho Dunes.
Okay.